I wanted to create a video on coffee because I had someone mention that they were drinking a lot of coffee and they wanted to know if that was interfering with their ability to lose weight. Okay, so how much coffee knocks you out of fat burning? Well, you got several factors here. You have the amount of caffeine that you're consuming. There's certain chemicals that potentially could create a problem if it's not organic. Also, too much coffee can deplete you of certain nutrients, primarily vitamin B1 and calcium. And these things, if you're deficient, can affect a lot of things that like create a chain reaction of side effects over time if it becomes worse. Now, you might think that caffeine, being a stimulant, would stimulate your metabolism and help you burn off the fat, right? Well, when you do too much, and by the way, an 8-ounce cup of coffee usually takes between 4 and 6 hours to clear out of the liver. So if you're taking too much, it's going to be in the liver longer. It's going to take a lot longer to clear that out. It's going to stay in your system. And what that's going to do, it's going to interfere with the quality of your sleep. So really the big problem with too much coffee is too much caffeine. And by the way, tea also has caffeine. And the lowered quality of sleep. In fact, weigh yourself before you go to bed and when you wake up, okay? And see how much weight you lost. And then weigh yourself when you wake up and before you go to sleep. You're going to lose weight when you wake up because you burn most of the fat at night. So if you're working out today, like 48 hours later when you're sleeping is when you're going to see a lot of the benefits. So the sleep is so key. And I'm talking about the quality of sleep. Normally you go through 4 waves of sleep. And the top part of the wave right here is called REM. Okay, that's not the deep sleep. It's kind of like you're kind of active mentally, but you're asleep. But down here in the delta wave, which is the deeper sleep, is where you burn the most fat. That's when you have all the growth hormone happening. So this is where we want to get into. If you're not getting enough sleep, that could be the reason why you're not losing the weight. Now, if you add exercise to it, okay, when you're not sleeping, you're not going to recover. So the exercise is kind of be like an action that's going to be, not producing a lot of good results. So you're not going to achieve the full benefit of exercise if you're not sleeping because you're not going to recover. Because I get feedback from people and a lot of people are drinking a ton of coffee and all day long, right? And they're wondering why their weight loss is not working. So how much coffee do I consume? I do about 8 ounces, a small cup in the morning. I don't even know if it's 8 ounces. It's a very small cup. That's all I do. Now, in college, I consumed a massive amount of coffee, and that's probably what started my ulcers and my health decline. So if you are addicted, if you have a habit of drinking too much coffee, then start cutting it back, okay? You can also do decaf, something like that, like a water processed decaf without all the chemicals. And then start to kind of cut it back, and you're going to find that over time, you're probably going to actually get better sleep, and you're going to lose more weight. But if you have been doing large amounts of coffee, it's very addicting and you might have to wean off it slowly because there is a chance you might have some side effects, okay? All right, anyway, I wanted to bring up this point and this could be the reason why you're not losing as much weight. Thanks for watching. Hey, before you go, I'm going to create some new videos on food evaluation. Okay, so if you'd like to participate, I can't promise that you'll be the person that I'll choose. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take a picture of what you're eating, a close-up, okay, of one day, how frequent you're eating, like as in intermittent fasting. Is it 1 meal, 2 meals, and anything else that you're drinking or supplements. And go ahead and add your height, weight, and age, and any major body problems that you're having. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to analyze that to see what you're doing correct and what you need to improve. All right? So go ahead and click the link down below, upload your information. And again, I can't promise that I'm going to pick you, but I'm going to pick several people and I'll do the evaluations and I'll post these as YouTube videos. All right. Talk to you later.